Hello, I'll be showing you how to use this InkBean application. So assuming you have the InkBean installed on your phone, which I do, I'm just going to open the app and I already have an account that has been activated. So all I have to do is to click on continue and click on the login button. I'll just have to put in my login credentials. Um, it happens to be EMVA and my password has to be 1234. This is actually for I'm actually doing this for test purpose. So if you're trying to log in with this after now, it would be unsuccessful because I'm going to change the password. So click on the sign in button once you're done. So I'll just click on continue. So now this is the dashboard. That's the first screen you would see after you've been logged in successfully. So there are different ways you could earn from the app. So if I click on the menu icon, which is this, or I move from the left side of the screen like this, sorry, yes, then it would the menu will pop up as well. So right now, if I want to try to withdraw my earnings, I'm going to be told to set up a payment method in my account, which is here. So I'm going to do that later. So I want to show you how to earn from the app. So first I'll be showing you read and earn. So in read and earn, um, there are actually two types of earning through articles. One is by reading article, the other one is by sharing article. Now, if you read an article for at least 20 seconds, you will be rewarded with one bean. You can see as I'm highlighting here, although sometimes it could be higher than this, but currently now this is I believe this is 20 20 24th of February, I guess 2020. So I'll in one bean each time I read an article for 20 seconds. To show you, I'm just going to click on read articles, and a random article would pop up, and there'll be a countdown here, as you can see at the bottom. So it's counting down to 20 seconds, and once it's 20 seconds, I'm going to have a reward added here on my wallet. So you can see now it's 27. I had 26 before. If I click on next article, another article will show, and I have to wait 20 seconds again before reading another article. So you can just keep doing it consistently, and you'll be earning beans for each article you read for 20 seconds minimum. Now I have 28, so I want to go back. Now I want to show you the next one. The next one is share articles. Now it says, if I read this, if someone clicked and read the article you shared, you'll earn 3 beans. And if 1,000 persons clicks and read it, you're going to earn this 3 beans times the 1,000 persons, which would be 3,000 beans. Actually, this 3 beans can also be higher, but for now, it's 3 beans. So if you actually want to know or want to see your reward, if someone shares, if someone actually clicks on the link of the article you shared, you can find it in affiliate earning. So let me go to the dashboard. I just want to make something clear. On this InkBean applications, there are two wallets. One is this, which is called the the main wallet. This is called the main wallet. And if I come to announcements, I think yes, it says there are two wallets: Affilate wallet and Bean wallet. Okay, so this is the Bean wallet, and if I come to affiliate earning, this right here is called the affiliate wallet. So the way it works is whenever I share a product, like if I click on this share icon here, it would pop up this different social medias which I could share. And if I share this product on Facebook, any social media at all, and someone buys this product rather, I'm going to be rewarded with 300 beans. It's actually higher than this, but I'm surprised I'm seeing this. So the same thing for read and aim. The same thing for read and aim. Share and aim rather. If I share an article and someone reads it, I'm also going to get a reward. So whenever I share an article or I share a product and someone either buys the product or read the article, it's been added here in the affiliate wallet, which is here. So I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to share this product, and I'm going to share some random articles from different blogs to my Facebook and WhatsApp and the rest, and I would resume this video to show you an increase in the affiliate wallet. So like I said, I just finished sharing articles now to different WhatsApp group and different contacts on my WhatsApp. So if I should go to affiliate earning, now you see I have 327 beans here. Actually before I had 0, but because I've shared articles and many persons that have clicked on those articles I shared and they've gone to read those articles, I've been rewarded with this amount of beans. You would earn more if people buy any product you share, but it's easy getting people to read your articles than buying products. Okay, so actually now if I click here, this button I'm just highlighting, it says click here to add affiliate earnings to wallet, which this I told you is the main wallet or the Bean wallet. So I'm going to click here and watch what will happen. Now my affiliate wallet is now 0 and my Bean wallet or main wallet is now 255 beans. So that is it for the read and aim, the share and aim, and the affiliate earning. In case I didn't explain much about this affiliate marketing or affiliate earning, like I said, if you click on the share icon, you're going to get a list of social media you could share the product to. And if you click here, this button, next product, more products would show for you to share. And if you still want more products, I just want to wait a few seconds for this to load. Okay, so if you still want more products to share, click on more products and it will pop up the list of social medias to share. So that is it for affiliate earning. The next is watch and earn. So this is watching videos and earning beans. If I click on the this play icon here, a video will be loaded. I have to reduce this a little. So I just have to watch this video for 30 seconds, and once it's 30 seconds, my reward of 4 beans has just been added. So if I click on this previous or next, another video will be loaded for me to stream. So this is the same process. You just keep going to keep streaming more videos, to keep earning more beans for each 30 seconds. Now I want to show you a cheat. I don't know if I think it's actually legal, because I think NB knows about it. So assuming you don't want to keep clicking on previous or next to keep watching more videos, all you just have to do is to here this this image is seen very close to the amount of beans you have. Click on it 7 to 8 times. So I'm just going to do that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So now what this does is it would automatically view videos for you. It's called auto view. So you could just be sleeping, but you have this enabled, and videos will just keep streaming. Like whenever it's 30 seconds, another video will load. You're going to be rewarded with the beans, and that video load just like that each 30 seconds. So just watch. It's about 30 seconds now. Now the video loads by itself. I didn't so that is it for watching videos and aim. So next also, I didn't talk about this, but we have share referral code, and for each person that joins in being through using my referral code is this EMVA2. So if someone signs up using this referral code, I'm going to get 500 beans for each person that I refer, and the person using my referral code would get 50 beans as a reward. And in case I didn't really explain this beans calculation earlier on, 1,000 beans equals to $1 on any bean, and 10,000 beans equals to $10, and so on. So normally, whenever you complete tasks on any bean, you're going to be rewarded with points, and those points or reward are called bean on the end bean application. So like I've explained before now, I explained about the read and earn, the watch and earn, and the affiliate earning. So the next I'm going to show is playing games and earn. Although you won't earn as much as other earning options, but for those that love games, if I click here on this info icon, you see although you will earn less beans when you play games compared to other earning options like affiliate marketing, reading articles, watching videos, etc. Please note, for each 10 minutes you spend playing games online, you would earn 0 beans. Is that 0 beans? I think this is a mistake. Let me close the screen and open it back again. Okay, so for each 10 minutes you spend playing game online, you earn 10 beans. If it's 1 hour, you earn 60 beans. If I click on this info icon again, the information goes out so I can play games. So let me just play 1 or 2 stages for test purpose. So while I'm playing this game, this time there's a countdown. Whenever it's 10 minutes, I'm going to get 10 beans added to my bean wallet or main wallet. So I don't want to keep you guys for 10 minutes, and I believe you get the explanation. So next I'm going to show you work and in. So the way work and in works is that I'll have to take a walk. So I just have to walk or exercise like jogging and the rest. So right now I'm walking. So while I'm walking, my steps are being calculated in the background. So if you see here, it says 10,000 steps equals to 300 beans. So if my phone could actually get my steps accurately, it means each step I move, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get my steps incremented by 3. And so when I walk, for those that are fond of walking for a long distance and the rest, so while you walk, you just have to have this screen on like this. So on the background, you're walking, your steps are increasing, and whenever you've gotten 10,000 steps, so far I've gotten 91 steps. If I walk a little bit faster, the step increases. So I strongly recommend, whenever you're done walking, you click on this save icon here. Once you click on it, it says 122 steps saved. So what this does is, even if I exit the app, my steps will still be saved. So it's very essential you save your steps whenever you want to exit the app. So I'm going to close this. So this is for work and in. The next and the last way to earn from this application is through auto earn, but you can actually find this from the settings. If you see here, it says click here to enable auto earn. Auto earn is an automated way of earning money without doing nothing, without doing anything at all. Just keep your phone connected to the internet. Earn 1 bean per minute. So if I click anywhere here, you're just going to see an animation like this, but all you just have to do is to keep your phone. If you want to sleep, if you're less busy and whatever, you're free, your phone is charging, or rather than leaving your phone to be completely doing nothing, is better, I think, you enable this auto aim. So there's a countdown. This is 32 seconds, 33, 34, 35, 36. So whenever it's 1 minute, each 1 minute, I'm going to earn 1 bean, and the 1 bean will be incremented or added to my bean wallet. So I just want to show you. So it's like a few seconds left. So now it's 1 minute and the beans has been added to my wallet. So you could leave this on for hours, you could leave it on for as long as you want. So you just keep earning without doing anything. That's the most interesting aspect of this. So I believe I've showed you basically everything you need to know about the ANBIN application so far. For security reasons, you could enable any of these settings, this one or this one. and what it does is an OTP would be sent to you whenever you want to withdraw your earning, and that is for the withdrawal authentication. And the next is auto withdrawal. If you enable this, whenever the bin you have in your main wallet is greater than the specific minimum threshold of the payment or withdrawal method you set, then automatically the app or the system would withdraw it for you. For example, if you selected airtime to be your withdrawal method, the minimum threshold for withdrawing your earning is 1000 beans. So whenever you have 1000 beans, you can withdraw your earning through airtime. So actually, if you selected PayPal, I believe PayPal is 5000 beans. That's the minimum threshold. So whenever I have up to 5000 beans or more than, and I have this setting enabled, if I enable it, you see auto withdrawal enabled. Whenever my beans is greater than or is equals to 5000 beans, the app or the system would automatically withdraw it for me without me clicking on the withdrawal button. So that's it concerning the earning aspect, how to earn from the app. So next, there are some functionalities like online support you could use to chat users. You could actually use it to chat your fellow users on the Endbean application, which is optional. And the main reason for the online support is to be able to ask questions, or if you need help, you drop the question you have or the complaint, and any of the chat administrators would respond to your messages. Next is transfer bins. This is if you want to transfer your bin from the main wallet to any other user. So all you just need is their username and you can transfer bins to them. Next I want to show you is the transaction history. The transaction history would show you the full transaction as per the bins you sent to users and the bins the other users have sent to you, which is transaction history. So after transaction history, the next is payment history, and this is whenever you withdraw. So far I haven't made any withdrawal. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to make use of this different earning method, and I'm going to pause this tutorial, and once I'm done, I have enough bins, I'm going to withdraw so you'd see how it works. So after working for hours, I've made this amount of bins. It wasn't easy though, but actually now I want to withdraw my earnings. So if I click on withdraw earnings, I'm still being asked to set up a payment option. So I just have to come to my account and I'll click on payment options. I'm going to select bank transfer. Here in Nigeria, there are various banks. I think this bank transfer is not worldwide, it's more for Nigerians, and I'm going to look for any random bank to choose. So let me select the first. I'm actually doing this for test purpose, so I'm going to put EMVAE as my account name, and I'm going to put sorry, I have to choose this other bank. Okay, and my account number is I have to get it. My account number is 7072. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the save button, and now it says payment options saved. So if I go back to the dashboard now, the moment I click on the withdrawal button, my earning will my bin will be reduced to 0, but I don't want to click on this withdraw button now, withdraw earning button now. I want to go back to settings. I want to show you the purpose of this functionality, the auto withdrawal. So I'm just going to enable this now. I'm going to go back to my dashboard. So what happened is I have the auto withdrawal enabled. I've enabled the auto withdrawal from the settings, so my earnings is supposed to be automatically withdrawn to my bank account. So the reason why this is not working is because I haven't exited the app and I haven't opened it again. So the auto withdrawal works whenever you log in your account. That is how it works. So if I should exit this app now and I come back to open it again, just watch what will happen. Sometimes that can happen, network or internet connection issues. So I just want to log in. Okay, click on continue earning and watch what will happen. I don't know why it does not work here. Okay, sorry please, this auto aim. So now I'm just going to withdraw my earnings by clicking this withdraw earnings button, which is here. I'm highlighting, so I'm going to click on it now. Watch what happens. Well, watch what happened to my main wallet. Bank withdrawal successful, and a withdrawal ID has been generated. Whenever this withdrawal ID is being generated for you, just know that your withdrawal has been saved on their database. So if I come now to payment history from the menu, watch. Now you see I have a pending withdrawal. My username is this, the withdrawal ID was this one that was generated. My withdrawal type is bank transfer. The amount of beans is this. The payment status is pending because it has not been paid, and the payment deadline has not been exceeded. In case I didn't explain that to you, if you come to my account, it's written that it takes 20 business days maximum. So actually this is just the maximum time it should take before you get paid. So whenever it's up to 20 business working days or more than 20 business working days, then on the payment history then on the payment history, it's now going to be shown as exceeded on the payment deadline. So this is how this Ainbin application works. And you can also edit your profile if need be. And the next is the uploading of testimonial, and this should be done. It's optional. You can upload a testimonial and you're going to be rewarded with $3. So once you've received your first payment, if you want, you can make a self video of yourself talking about Ainbin and the application, how it works. If you want to explain how it works, else you could just make a video and say your name and you've just received your first payments from Ainbin application, and then you come to upload testimonial and you upload the video you've made alongside your username, so that the reward of 3,000 beans or $3 as per se can be added to your main wallet or your bean wallet. So that's how the Ainbin application works. To have a nice day.